This is Halo Infinite. I tried to stream this game a little bit earlier, but there were so many cutscenes and so much dialogue, I was actually having trouble talking about the game, and so I decided to wait a little bit until I got more into the open world section of the game. So this is the very first door you walk out of into a wide open space. I don't actually know if I'm at the point of the game right now where it really does open up more, but I figured this might be a better time to start a stream. So I've actually tried to have this fight a couple of times. I'm terrible at Halo. I'm much more of a Call of Duty player. And so it's very difficult for me to sort of manage this type of shooter where a lot of the enemy... Now, these grunts are going down pretty fast. I'm playing in normal difficulty, so, you know, we're not trying to push it too hard here. But the grunts go down pretty fast, but a lot of these enemies actually take a while to kill. And that's just sort of... That's not the way I often assume that shooters should work. Like, I kind of expect enemies to go down really fast when I shoot it. Like that grunt who just escaped death. I just always expect them to go down quickly, and my assumptions being off like that really kind of mess with me. I also tend to assume that I should be really fragile. And so I get into this weird pattern with Halo where I'll notice that the enemies are taking very little damage. I'll think, oh, right, everybody's got a lot of health in this game. I've got a shield. I'm fine. And so I'll like run in. I'll like jump into combat and be like, boom, take that, haha. And then I'll get myself in huge trouble. And then I'll get killed like that. So I had very low ammo, which is an issue. So I should try this again. This time occasionally change weapons and stuff. I do appreciate, by the way, that even though Halo is an older franchise than Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is very popular, and particularly, I like to imagine that it's because I play Call of Duty in particular. Okay, these guys are a problem. There we go. That's much better. They've actually switched the controls on Halo to be more like the controls of Call of Duty. Instead of melee on B, crouch is on B. And melee is on right click, which is no longer zoom in. Zoom in is left trigger. And left trigger is no longer throwing a grenade. Now that's on left bumper instead. Oh, that was a bad shot. Okay, so those freaking guys... I wonder. Ooh, plasma cannon. Oh, hello. Is this what I was supposed to do this whole time? This thing that annihilates the shields? What do you bet that the number of times I've died to this battle was completely unnecessary because I'm supposed to have this massive gun? I'm so sorry, level designer. Whoever it was who put that gun there and expected me to find it, and I didn't find it. Oh, crap. Okay, that's saying my shield isn't doing that great. Let's get behind cover. All right. Hello, friend. Okay, we've got some long-distance dudes out there, though. Now, how can I... Oh, I can zoom in pretty tight with these guys. There we go. Anybody else? Oh, hello. You don't know I'm here. Haha. So you're not using your shield. And you. Boom. Take that. Oh. So yeah, I guess I had forgotten what weapons I went into this with. I thought that I had a regular, like, plasma cannon, but it looks like what I've got is the sniper rifle, which is great. Is that the entire group? No. There's so many enemies. All right. If I was not playing at normal difficulty level, you'd just watch me die again and again and again here. That would be it. Seriously, how many enemies are at this base? Have they all been here the entire time, or did some of them spawn in after the fact? Because I'm actually really impressed, because... Oh, okay, hold on. Dang it. Is this any better? There we go. Shot him in the hand. Take that. Okay, I've only got 5 bullets left in this sucker, so let's grab something. A disruptor? I forgot what a disruptor is. Apparently it's this. Whew. Anyway, I was going to say, I'm really impressed by, I mean, because Halo enemy AI is actually pretty complicated. Like, these characters, they move around in an arbitrary space, they take cover, they dodge you, they flank you, they do a lot of stuff. It's a complicated decision-making process. Oh, gosh! No. And so to have so many of them operating in the level at the same time is actually a really impressive technical achievement that I hope people sort of notice and recognize that that's a big deal that they were able to pull that off. Okay, I'm gonna switch weapons here. Oh, a Mangler. Wait, that's the thing I have to use up close, isn't it? Let's take out as many individuals as I can, just to reduce the volume of fire coming at me. The most important guys to take out are these elites, but it's helpful to sort of reduce the amount of fire we're facing here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Cool. Well, grab something. Do I have any grenades left? Yes. Oh, wait, that's some kind of stun grenade? Neat. All right, yeah, that elite is kind of a jerk. Where is he? Oh, and we got another one of these guys, too. Wait, something is attacking me from up here. Stop that nonsense. Whoa! What is happening? Why is everything exploding? And why am I just backed up against an obstacle? Okay, hold on. We've got... Okay, we got a bunch of shield dudes. That's not helpful. By the way, I'm sorry I'm ignoring the chat. This combat doesn't seem to stop. So... Okay, this is not a good weapon for this. Ow! Okay, get away, get away. Oh no, shot in the back. Well, let's see how the dynamic checkpoint system works in Halo Infinite. How far back am I going? Okay, not too bad. That could have gone way worse. This time I'm going to prioritize the elites. As fun as it is to nail these little guys, those elites are more important. I'm kind of surprised that elite didn't completely recharge. I'm down to 1%. Probably get one more shot out of this thing, so... That guy! And now we're out. Okay, never mind. That did almost nothing. Okay, so I've already got a Mangler. Wait, can I dual wield Manglers? Is that a thing? I don't know how dual wielding works in this game, if at all. Okay, so this Needler's not going to be great against those shields. That's my problem. I wonder if there's a different weapon I could pick up here. Oh yeah, that pistol-y thing might be good against. Might be good against those guys. Oh, hello. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do! Ah! Okay, melee works great, but that puts you right in the line of fire, so not always a good decision. Sheesh, okay. Yeah, that little pistol thing is great at clearing shields. Both enemy shields and my shields. Let's, not get killed. Okay, here we go. Wow, I'm not good at shooting that gun. Okay, okay. Get real close now. Oh, okay. Was that...
That's the last of them.
Yes.
Is it safe?
Is anything? Don't answer that. If you can find me somewhere to hack in, I think I can guarantee this base will be safe for your friend to land.
Ooh, okay. So is claiming bases actually a part of this game? Or is this just a local story event?
Let me see. The Banished are using a modification of the Covenant's BattleNet protocol. Pretty easy to push through, and done. I've removed this location from their system. We're safe here.
LZ secure.
I'm sure no one will notice that an entire base was deleted.
Solid ground. As good as this feels. Please tell me we can go. Did you find the weapon you were looking for? Can we go?
Hi.
What the? Cortana? But she... This is all her fault.
It isn't Cortana. Tell him.
But it's classified.
Permission granted.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion. I was successful.
Cortana's no longer a threat. And now she's going to help us stop the Banished.
Oh, right, that's not Cortana.
Of course she is.
It's fake
I think I'm
Cortana.
with you. I didn't even know what a Banished was an hour ago, and even I can see the odds aren't great.
Yes. Yes, you should listen to her. You're gonna get us all killed.
Oh, this is fascinating. You're trying to survive, but I was programmed to die.
Really? One person with a death wish wasn't enough.
No, I was just figuring what I'm supposed to... Wait. I'm picking up a UNSC distress signal.
Location.
The source is 4 kilometers from here. Here is the distress signal's point of origin. This is our current location. This was, until 2 minutes ago, a Banished forward operating base. I say was because now it's ours.
Chief, what is she talking about?
Now, here's the cool part. There are more UNSC forward operating bases that have fallen into Banished hands. Well, pause. They have paws. Each one is associated with a territory. Here is the location of the UNSC signal I've been tracking, and here are 2 more fobs.
Sorry, if they're holding weapons and pulling triggers, they have hands. Those aren't paws.
What? There? Siempre hay algo contigo. Déjame en paz, por favor.
Okay, well, we've captured Outpost Tremonius.
Chief. Get on board and we can leave.
He wants to leave. Is that a thing I want to do, or can I explore this map on my own? Huh, good question. Anyway, I've got a bunch of chat questions and comments to catch up with, so let me try to do that. So Cogs confirms that actually, yeah, and you saw that on that map, that that forward operating bases are a thing in this game. That you can go and, clear and claim bases to use as, resources of your own as you're spreading across the game. I'm wondering, okay, this is the map. So I've got all of these operating bases that I could go and take. I wonder, am I expected to get into this vehicle with him and fly to these bases? Or am I expected to sort of get there on foot or drive some other vehicle over there and claim them? I'm not sure. Is he going to meet me at any base that I capture? Could I just decide that right now I'm doing open world content and just ignore the main storyline and just go and claim all these bases? Because that is absolutely what I would do. That sounds like me. So that'll be an interesting question to answer. By the way, Cogs also confirmed that there is no dual wielding in this game. So actually, Zedric says, "No reason to play Halo if I can't dual wield." I mean that is tough when you're deciding what to do with a franchise, with an ongoing video game franchise. Like figuring out what aspects of your game are the ones that people think of as like hallmarks of your game. Things like, dual wielding in Halo. I mean, when they introduced it in Halo 2, I think it was Halo 2 that introduced it, it was a really big deal. And it was like, oh, it was an interesting sort of balance decision. You could decide to not have access to grenades in order to have a second weapon to wield of a given type. And certain weapons were more fun to dual wield than others. And so deciding not to do that in a sequel is a big decision. And you have to kind of wonder like what the trade-offs were and how they sort of came at that decision. Because there are people like Zedric who are going to react to that and go like, oh, well, that was the primary distinctive fun that I would have with Halo. So sorry. That's the thing that we have to worry about too with State of Decay. What are the things that people think of as being intrinsic to State of Decay that if we decided not to do them in a sequel, would they rebel? Like, for instance, barricading windows in State of Decay 1. Did not realize how important that was to some people until we heard from them after we released State of Decay 2 without the feature. Micro Retro wants to know what my view is on Ghost of Tsushima, because they've been replaying it. They really love it. So I really liked it too. It was one of those games where I was like, oh, wow, this is a really cool game. I can totally see myself getting into this, and then didn't. Not for reasons having to do with like the quality of the game or anything like that, but just because a lot was going on. I got distracted by other games. But actually, I work with people who have at various points or another worked at Sucker Punch, and it's something to do with Ghost of Tsushima. And so I have a lot of respect for the work that they've done, and that game really is gorgeous. One of my favorite, most memorable things about it is the way that they used wind to direct you through the world. It was just, it felt so, I don't know, like artistically evocative of like the style of cinema that they were trying to evoke. And it just, I don't know, it really, really worked for me. And there's just a lot of other, a lot of other aspects of the game. It was a gorgeous, beautiful game. It was a lot of fun to play. So that's my view on it. I didn't play it enough to have any more concrete things to say about it, unfortunately. At some point, I ought to go back to it. So at one point, I think Cogs was telling me that there was a question from Real Burgeonet. Oh, Real Burgeonet wants to know how much money I spend on new games each year. Well, the fact that I've got a paid-for Game Pass membership actually covers a lot of that budget. A lot of the games that I play are on Game Pass. I couldn't actually tell you how much money I spend on games per year, but I consider it to be a pretty valuable investment. It's like, I get a lot out of the games that I play because they really sort of feed into what I do for my job. And I think the fact that I play so many different games, particularly that I play them on this stream with audience members to sort of help me figure them out and help me learn everything I can from them, that I think it makes me a better game designer, and so it ends up feeling like it's a worthwhile investment in my career, and so it ends up being worth it. But yeah, I do probably spend more money than a typical person does on video games each year, but I couldn't begin to try to estimate it. That would be it would be a lot of counting, and maybe I don't want to know. So Zedric says that they were he was actually joking about not wanting to play Halo because it doesn't have dual wielding. He was actually being a little bit sarcastic, imitating players who would have that attitude. But I mean, the thing is, I don't think that's crazy. Like, I know that that you were kidding, but there are people who feel that way. And honestly, I mean, can someone be wrong about something like that? I mean, it sounds silly, but at the same time, oh wait, don't fall down. At the same time, I mean, people have the experience they have. They have the emotions that they have. They have the feelings that they have about a game. You can't just tell them, oh, you're wrong, stop feeling that way. They're going to feel the way they're going to feel. And it looks like this base is actually geographically separated from the rest of the Halo. And actually, it's really interesting seeing sort of the guts of the Halo underneath it here. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it looks like I do actually need to get on this vehicle in order to go to the next area. So let's do that and see where he can take us. Micro Retro wants to know if I'm likely to ever play a horror game on the stream, something like Visage. I actually don't know anything about Visage, but horror games actually, they affect me pretty intensely. So if one that seems really important, I'll play it. I played Resident Evil, the latest Resident Evil, for instance, on the stream, but I've got limits. I don't like being scared. There's actually a video of me playing a VR horror game on the official State of Decay channel, if you want to look that up.
Created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
She was our target.
I understand that, but is this classified? Because I don't have all the information.
Chief, this is insane. I see Banished everywhere. Did you hear me? Everywhere.
What intel did Dr. Halsey give you before your mission?
Halsey only tells people what they need to know.
Fly Pelican straight into enemy territory. No one will ever notice. Great idea, big guy.
I still don't understand why you had to delete her. It feels like something's missing.
Guess what? They noticed. They all noticed. And we've got a Banished structure up ahead. Armored. Very heavily armored.
It'll have to wait, I suppose.
How close can you get us?
How close? We're unarmed, and you're asking me how close?
This guy's not
Push
on
down
board.
here.
Here? We're still doing this. Hope this works, because it's as good as it's gonna get.
It's close enough.
All right.
It better be. I'm getting out of here.
I am armed for crap right now. I've got nothing. Hopefully I can find some weaponry at some point.
The UNSC signal's origin.
Source.
Unclear. There's just too much chatter on all banished channels. I keep hearing the tower. It's probably the main structure we saw as we flew in.
So where am I right now? Okay, so this was the destination they gave me for the story mission. But it looks like these two fobs are the ones that so maybe I need to take these first and then use whatever I find there to attack this thing? Maybe? I don't know. I like the fact that I'm doing what feels like mission
Look down
planning
there. We're
in
close
Halo.
to the fob we detected. You take out those monsters, get me to that terminal, and I'll show what I can do.
Oh, gosh. Whoa! Was that a... Oh, they blew up a thing that blows up behind me. Gotcha. Okay, we'll try that again.
Get me to that terminal, and I'll show what I can do.
Oh, so, Real Burgeonet wants to know if I, know of any other game developers who stream. Can I, like, throw this? So one of my colleagues at Undead Labs, Joe Swarner, he streams as Jawa Fawa. It's spelled like a Jawa from Star Wars, and then the same, but with an F. Jawa is a really sweet dude, and he's I don't know, he's a lot of fun to stream with. He is actually he and I are both hosts of our official State of Decay streams. And we've got pretty different styles. I'm more of this sort of like jabbery, fast-talking dude, and he's much more of he's a little like, you know, quieter, but he's really good at connecting with his audience, and I really appreciate that. So he's really good. Trying to think, because I don't actually watch a lot of streams. I stream because of, you know, what I get out of it as somebody, you know, as the streamer who's got an audience commenting on his game. I don't actually when I've got, you know, free time to watch something, usually I actually try to keep up with like being in the golden age of television. I for instance, I just finished watching this show called All of Us Are Dead, which is an amazing Korean zombie show.
Now to business. Let's lock down Fob Golf.
And let me replace some of these weapons here. Oh wait, that's the same one. Hold on, I want to get. Do they have anything here that isn't garbage? No wonder these guys went down so easily. They just got garbage. Anyway, I do know that, like, for instance, Josh Sawyer from Obsidian. He's like I think he's like the creative director or something at Obsidian. What is this? I know that he streams. Oh, an audio log. What is that noise? Let's check out this audio log.
37 minutes, 52 seconds, Captain Lasky.
I don't suppose you could speed that up?
I imagine that's a question for her, sir.
Well, fair enough. Is the escort fleet in position?
Aye, sir. We've got 6 Mulsanne frigates and the advance group ready to move.
Acknowledged. Have them set course at full speed. Hopefully we won't be far behind. I don't like this waiting. We're sitting ducks out here.
All right, that's what that was. It's interesting how a lot of games, when they have audio logs, they feel extremely optional and difficult to find. That one really wanted me to hear it. It wasn't saying a ton, but it really, really wanted me to hear it because it was the way it was sitting there, like glowing and bleeping as loudly as it could. Skewer? I don't know what this is. It seems like it might be very powerful though, because it only has 1 shot per reload and 3 backup in the magazine. So, So yeah, Zedric is pointing out that he's played Daybreak with Jawa. Yeah, so Joe Swarner, Jawa Fawa, has actually got a different policy for me when it comes to playing co-op with viewers. I tend to get a lot of like weird anxiety around playing games with strangers, and I don't actually play co-op with viewers very often, except for like a very small few who are sort of kind of my friends outside of the stream. But Jawa actually, offers as like channel point rewards. He will jump into your game. He will help you win something at Lethal. He will, help you, grind Daybreak. He'll do all kinds. He's a really cool guy, and is much nicer than I am. So
Facility up ahead, Chief.
he's a good follow.
Some kind of salvage operation. What do we do?
Shut it down. Permanently.
Okay, so we've just found a new place here. Destroy the silos. Let's look at the map. Okay, so I just started heading down the road, and I discovered a fob that is not one of the fobs that's tied into the storyline that I'm playing right here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I forgot. I interacted. Dang it. Let's turn around. I interacted with the audio log. I was looking around for the thing I needed to do to claim the base. But I found the audio log, and it's like that checked off the check mark in my head, and I forgot that I was still looking for the thing to claim the base. So hopefully walking away from the base didn't just respawn all the enemies, because I would really like to not have to capture FOB Golf again.
Let's secure that fob.
I agree. Okay, can I easily get up here? Then we'll go back down and take out that optional purple station. Okay, yeah, so there is a place to capture. I just stopped thinking about it after I grabbed the audio log. So wait, where was it? It was... That's not it. It was highlighted before, wasn't it? I'm hearing a bleep. What's the bleep? Is it just another audio log? Yes. Okay, fine. There's the audio log. Hi, I would like to have this much help finding the terminal. That's what I would like. Oh, is this it? This is it. There we go.
This is Lasky to all hands. The Infinity has been compromised.
Okay, so...
Yes, I was right. All I need to do is chat with the Banished security protocol. And by chat, I mean push it out of the way because it is really not smart. And there. We now have ourselves a second fob.
Ooh, it's ours.
Was that you?
Affirmative.
So what, you're going to just rebuild the UNSC? Piece by piece?
That's his call. I'm just trying to be helpful. Speaking of which, each fob seems to be linked to the BattleNet. And if I do this, we can piece together what the Banished are up to.
Neat.
Here's the outpost we stumbled upon earlier. We're bound to find more of them if we keep capturing these fobs. And here is what I can only describe as someone that the Banished value highly.
Noted.
His bio is interesting. If you want to see for yourself, it's waiting for you in the database. They're tracking UNSC transponders too. Caches containing valuable equipment and intel. Oh no, it looks like there are multiple UNSC squads engaged in trying to survive. They need your help, Chief.
Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of like a little flabbergasted because, you know, like I said, I played through the very beginning of this game, realized I couldn't stream that sequence very easily, and then I dropped off and got distracted by other things. Like when I was talking about Ghost of Tsushima, I got distracted by other things and I never came back. This feels like the version of Halo that I've been wanting for a long time. I mean, I didn't know what I wanted. It's not, I haven't been sitting around thinking, you know what Halo needs? Halo needs a bunch of mission planning and a big open world map. But this is the kind of game that I really like to play. I love being in a big open world map, setting my own agenda, running around exploring things, finding stuff. Like, I love Far Cry, I love Dying Light. Like, this is kind of how I've been playing a lot of the games I play lately. And I didn't realize how much like this Halo Infinite was. I think I might be playing more Halo Infinite now that I've sort of seen this. So we got some folks in the chat talking about
Are you ready, Chief?
Back for
What
Blood.
do you think?
Ooh,
I already told you that the odds aren't great.
For them.
ooh, I can spawn a
Then
mongoose.
let's go find out what that signal is.
Mongoose drop-off approaching your LZ, Chief.
Yes, vehicles. Nice. Okay, wait. That one looks like it might be up there. It might actually be hard to reach with the mongoose. Anyway, people are talking about Back for Blood. Some people saying that they loved it. Some people talking about how they were disappointed by it. For me personally, it did remind me a lot of Left 4 Dead, and I had a really great time playing the original Left 4 Dead, and I really loved it. Back 4 Blood felt a lot like it, but it's interesting that and they did a really good job of sort of replicating that model and that experience, which is if you really like that experience, it's a really good place to get it. For me, I think that just sort of the vibe that my brain is on has sort of moved on a little bit from Left 4 Dead. Like, I think I kind of want a different vibe from the games that I play, and so even though I was super into Left 4 Dead, I ended up not being all that into Back 4 Blood. But that's okay. I don't think that means it makes it a bad game. It's just not the game that I'm going to be playing, which is a very different question. Okay, so I think that mongoose is not actually going to get me over here. So I'm really interested in seeing what these rescue missions are all about and what I get out of them. Because, yeah, when my pilot was saying, wait, you're going to rebuild the UNSC piece by piece?
UNSC distress signal.
Right
The
after I
signature
captured a
suggests
base, I was
squad of
like,
Marines.
Alive?
just a
No
second.
response on comms, but if they are, it's a sure bet they need our help. Let's find them.
Anyway, I was like, you know what? You can't rebuild an alliance or like an organization just from equipment. You have to get people. But maybe these are the people that we're going to be getting. So let's find out how this works. Oh, good. Thank you for giving me weapons in case I didn't have any, because that is a thing. There's that. Yeah. Here, you have one too. Alright. That guy's got some kind of nasty guns. Let's, oh, where'd he go? By the way, they have really extravagant headshot markers. Or like, are those headshot markers or death markers? That flying guy is going to be a problem. I'm having trouble feeling safe from that guy. Where?
You alien bastards.
There we go.
Just about screwed there, Chief. Thanks. Close one, huh? I got some scores.
No sign of hostiles. You spared the UNSC further loss today.
Nice. Okay, so they were just hunkered down during most of the battle and only came out when I did enough damage to everybody else.
This is nice.
Okay, so I've got Boxer Squad, and I've earned 30 Valor, which I use to unlock stuff. Okay, so as I pick up people, I get a resource that I then use to unlock equipment and stuff. Because it's kind of tough because, like, say, in a game like State of Decay, people are your main resource. And so finding people is a big deal. You can recruit them, you can play as them. They are sort of the fundamental building block of your experience. In a game like Halo, you're a solo warrior. And finding people seems like by itself isn't automatically a benefit. It's like, well, okay, great. I've got a bunch of humans, but they can't do what I do. What good are they? You know? But now where did that vehicle go that I had? I thought I climbed up a short ways. Did it just go away? But anyways, yeah, so giving the game a way to sort of translate people into a resource that Master Chief can actually use, because like having more people. Oh hey, are they coming back to the base? Nice, they're coming back to
Something the matter?
Oh wait, or are they just following me? Are they following me or are they going back to the base? I guess we'll have to find out if they follow me away from the base. Okay, so it looks like I can just claim a gun whenever I want. Actually, I've got very little ammo for this gun. Let me see. Ooh, so I can order up a gun. Neat. Okay, I like this gun better than the assault rifle. All right, so let's call in that vehicle again. I'm assuming it doesn't cost anything to do this. They would have listed a cost if it cost something. All right, so I only have like.
On your 6.
Wait, are these guys really just gonna go with me everywhere?
Come on, follow Chief.
Can I wait? Can I stop them? What if I don't want them to? What if I don't want them to die? I can take their weapons. Okay, it looks like these two have blue dots on their heads,
Holding
and
position.
these two don't. Wait, no, this one does. Are they changing who has a blue dot? Wait, what do the blue dots mean? Maybe that just means they're talking. I don't know. I thought maybe it meant, oh, these are the ones who are following me and these are the ones who aren't.
Ready to move.
But I guess not. Okay, so now I've got this team that's gonna get killed. I'm like, not actually happy about this. So maybe I can accomplish one more thing before I have to go. Okay, I got like 12 minutes. I guess let's try this. I don't know if I actually can do what they want me to do here, but let's give it a try anyway. Hopefully I'm leaving those soldiers well behind and they're not going to get killed in whatever fight this is. Oh, whoops. I was trying to guess what the if there was a braking system, like an air brake that I could use, and I just switched seats instead. Oh no! I didn't mean to hit that tank trap. Ah! All right. Anyway, get off this. Stop being silly. What's this guy got? What's that weapon? Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh crap! They've got reinforcements, I guess. Okay, so last time I looked here, it said that there were some things I needed to destroy, some silos I needed to destroy. I'm not sure what those are going to be. So I can peek in these little holes here. Oh yeah, this looks like a way in. Dang it! Stop taking an entire magazine to die. Alright, I might need to break out the big guns, whatever they are. Okay, that did do something. Alright, and this looks like this has got a ballistic trajectory to it. So I might need to aim a little high to get this sniper. Nope, not that high, apparently. Who's this? Hold still. There we go. Okay, I'm out of ammo. There we go. I love that this pistol has always been the primary sniper rifle of the game.
The Banished really want to protect their fuel silos.
Clearly.
So what are you going to do about it?
Okay, fuel silos.
Disappoint them.
What fuel silos?
Nice.
I
You need
saw
to
them
manually
highlighted
raise
earlier.
each silo first.
Right. It's so weird how I don't know what it is about the game, but like there's been 2 times now where the game has used like the in-game UI to highlight something on the map. Like when I was trying to when I was trying to claim that fob, and I could not find.
Each fuel silo should have a manual override. Scan the area.
And I couldn't find the button I was supposed to push. Like, they highlighted the button for me, but I still couldn't find it when I got there. And I'm having a really similar problem. With the fuel silos. I saw it highlight them. So I know they're here, and they're very large, and they're obvious, except I can't actually identify them now inside the base. I don't know what the deal is. Like, they had a particular shape when it was highlighting them. Okay, so my mission marker that I played, or like my manual marker, was in the middle of the base here somewhere. But, you know, here's another guy to kill. I guess I'll just kill more guys.
It's all ruined! Run!
I love the voices of the grunts, by the way. One of my favorite lines in all of video games are, "He's everywhere! Time to go!" What is this? It's a Spartan core. I think that's a thing I use to upgrade my character. It has been a while. But, oh. Yes, we're going commando. And, oh, that's just another gun. I like it. And then what's this? Plasma weapon required. It's some kind of plasma weapon thing. Okay, but what and where are the fuel silos? Okay, I love this weapon. It just feels powerful. It actually might not be as powerful as it feels. Okay, seriously, I'm running out of time. What is a fuel silo? Am I just in the wrong place? Like, no, I'm in... What does a fuel silo look like? Is it these? I mean, this is too squat to be a silo. A silo is tall. Oh, so Caprain says that they got retracted into the ground. Looks like you can get tanks here, by the way. That's pretty cool. Okay, if they're retracted into the ground, because the place is under attack, I guess? That's why? That means I need to be looking for something else. Like, what happens if I shoot that? Nothing. Okay, cool. So my faux Cortana said that there's some kind of, like, switch I need to pull with each of them, like an override of some kind. So I'm looking for switches. Oh, wait. Oh, this. Is this it? Is this one? There we go.
Silos raised.
All right. We've got it. Now, will that do anything? Or do I have to, like, shoot the red part? Or what? Is this doing anything? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't have a lot of ammo. Okay, oh, and now they're marking the other ones. I guess he just realized that I was an absolute failure, and they needed to help me out. I wonder if there's something I could have done to make those highlights appear earlier, without having to wait. Man, okay, so now that I kind of know what I'm looking for, this is not what I needed. What are you? Anyway, I'm running out of time.
He's right here!
Come on. All right, we'll raise the fuel silo.
You know what to do now.
Grab our pulse carbine. Hopefully. All right. Oh, we've got plasma coils. How do we throw the plasma coils at these things? Okay, 2 more. And somebody's got to land. Oh, that was my own grenade. Oh, crap! No, how far back am I gonna go? There's no way I'm doing this. Okay, good. Good. All right. Well, we've learned a very good thing, which is that they have a very, very player-friendly dynamic checkpoint system, which I really, really appreciate with Halo. Because I have to go, I can't finish taking over this base, so I'm probably just going to finish it later on off stream. But my attention has now been captured by Halo Infinite. Originally, I was like, oh yeah, it's another Halo game inside a bunch of corridors and tunnels and things like that. That's what the beginning of the game is like. But now it's opening out into this thing that I am really, really, really interested in. So I'm going to be playing more of this. But for right now, I've got to get out of here because I got a meeting to get to. So thank you all for being here. Let me double check the chat. Oh, wait a minute. So wait, Ilya SBT just told me that there is a scan feature that I just forgot existed. Thing is, if I had played this game straight through from the beginning, I probably would have remembered that I had a scan feature. But because there was a big gap, I completely forgot. And so thank you, Ilya. I'm going to pay attention to that next time I play. Try to find the scan feature again, and that will probably help me to find my objectives. And honestly, I probably would have taken over this base during this session if I had remembered that the scan feature existed. So thank you very much, Ilya. And oh yeah, B Downs was also reminding me that I could throw those power coils at the thing, not to have to waste all of my ammo. I could throw power coils at the silos. So I'll probably do that for the remaining silos. That's good. Caprain Jardin says that those Marines that actually were following me around, that I was just worried about getting them killed, that they actually do get very useful later on. So okay, maybe I won't do so much to try to escape them because of that. Anyway, okay, so I should really go. But thank you all for being here. I had a great time, and this was fun chatting with you. There's a subscribe button. If I stream more Halo Infinite, which I just well might, I'll put links to that there. Otherwise, it's just other games.